Thanks for coming back for part 2 of the worst date I had so far in 2026 at the Desi Banks concert. So, like I was saying, the second guy comes out. He's on a stage. So the first thing he notices is the guy's shoes. He gets to talking about the man's sneakers. So as soon as he come out, he like, what the fuck are those? So mind you, I'm not gonna hold you. They wasn't like my favorite sneakers I ever seen. I don't even know what they were for real. Mind you, that's not even the first thing I noticed when the man came out. I gave a fuck about his sneakers. So he gets the, what are those? So the guy didn't hear him. So he does it again. What are those? So I'm looking at this man like, you cannot be for real. But I'm trying to be a good sport because I'm like, all right, maybe this is what people do at comedy shows. Like, I've been to like little comedy shows, like on cruises and stuff, but like, nobody does any of that. I done seen comedy shows where people be heckling the comedian. So I'm just like, all right, maybe this is like humor for the comedian. Like, I'm trying to be a good sport. You feel me? But I'm embarrassed. So I'm just like, all right, let me just like chill out. I don't know what the fuck is going on or what's wrong with this man. He says it again. What are those? So the comedian hears him now. So the comedian turns. He like, what are those? Like, he like, I promise you, my sneakers cost more than anything you got on. He ain't had shit to say after that. So he comes and leans in my fucking ear and says, no homo, but bull dragging that wagon. I start laughing because I'm like, what? I'm like, what? So he like, yeah, like, he like, bull butt big, right? Right? Like trying to get me to agree. So I look, because mind you, I didn't even notice. And I'm a female. I didn't even look at that man's butt. So I look, I'm like, okay, yeah, he got, like, he's a heavier set guy. Yeah, he got a, you know, he got a big butt or whatever. No homo don't save you from everything. I'm sorry to, I don't know who needs to hear that. But no homo doesn't save you from everything. If you're a straight man, some shit just should stay in your brain. Like, even if you did notice that he had a fat butt, why didn't you just keep that to yourself? Why would you think that was just some shit to say to a girl you with? Like, I was just gonna be like, oh my God, that's so funny. Like, are you like on a down low? Are you bisexual? Like, I don't know. You feel me? So the guy, he gets to go on with his jokes and stuff. So he talking. He's still laughing so loud, clapping. When I mean, you know, everybody gets, you know, you laugh, you do your little, mind you, he was funny. I'm laughing, I'm crying like a bull funny. Like, but I'm not hollering. I'm like laughing with the crowd, like the loudness of the room. And then like when the loudness of the room calms down, you still hear this motherfucker. Okay, he was funny, but damn. So the guy gets to going on with his jokes. This motherfucker leans over to me again and touches the arch of my back and comes out of his mouth and says, I don't know who arches better, yours or his. So I look at him like, and I say out my mouth, excuse me? I was like, excuse me? I'm just baffled because I'm like, ain't no way he just said that. So after I say, excuse me, he proceeds to repeat himself. I don't know who arches better, yours or his. My pearls are clenched. What are you talking about? Are you okay? You can't be. So I'm looking, he like, right, like trying to get me to agree again. So I look at the guy and I'm just like, Yeah, I guess. What do you want me to say here? I don't know what you want me to say. Like, oh, that arch is popping. Bro, I'm not looking at that man like that. I'm just like, I'm trying to pay attention what the fuck he's saying out his mouth. And why aren't you? You fuck. The comedian says something, and he says something out loud to the comedian. The comedian says, "Sir, you've been wanting my attention all night. What's your name?" We all turn, and we looking at him like, "What's your name?" So I'm thinking he about to like go back and forth with the comedian type shit on some funny shit. So I'm thinking like, all right, let me see this. So he gets quiet. Mind you, I don't think the comedian could see who he was actually talking to, but he was looking at in our direction. So he curls up and don't say a fuck thing. So I'm like, oh, now you don't got nothing to say. So comedian talking about something, oh, now he quiet. Okay. So now I'm even more embarrassed because not only did you just do all that shit, you copped the plea and shut the fuck up. You a bitch. So then the guy behind us proceeds to say to my date, yo, he like, yo, bro, why you throwing rocks and hiding your hand? So the boy I'm with, he like, huh? He like, why you throwing rocks and hiding your hand? Like, you saying all that negative stuff, and then when bull call you out, you don't got nothing to say. So he gets back in his phone and turns to me as if this man didn't just say a fuck thing to him. And shows me something on his, I don't even know what the fuck he was showing me. Shows me something on his phone like, yeah, started saying something. I don't even know what the fuck he was saying because I'm still thinking in my head like, why you ain't say nothing back to him? You got all this shit to say to this comedian on stage who can't see or know where the fuck you're at. But this man back here saying something to you, you ain't saying nothing. So he gets back to his thing, and I over here, mind you, these men who said something to him sitting closer to him than they are to me. So I can hear these men talking shit. Well, this man talking shit. Mind you, I'm sitting there like, oh shit, something about to pop off because if I can hear him, I know he can hear him. I know for sure he can hear him. So I look over like from the corner of my eye because I'm like trying to see what the fuck he about to do. The man in the back, he like, yeah, like Bull just like Bull weird as shit. Like he don't want to be seen as Bull. Like, he don't. I'm guessing he's talking to somebody like explaining like I guess somebody must have like asked like what the fuck like what happened. So I guess he's explaining to the person who he was with like yeah like he throw rocks and hide your hand ass nigga. You can hear them talking. It's low, but you can hear them talking. I'm thinking that he's gonna like say something. He didn't say nothing. He's quiet. So the comedian's still going. He gets to laughing out loud. You think after that, all that, he's just gonna sit there and be quiet. He gets to laughing out loud again. So now the people behind us is already knowing like this bull anything. So they're laughing, but they're not laughing at the comedian. They're laughing at him. And you could tell because like they just like you know how somebody laughing like it's not like they laughing at a joke. They like like they're laughing at you, sir. Now this guy, he gets off a stage or whatever. So in my head, I'm just thinking like when Desi Banks come out here, I pray to God that this man don't get the fucking heckling this man. I was scared. Please don't do it. And through the whole time he's heckling the other guy, the guy with the sneaks, he like, oh, I don't want to go viral. I don't want to go viral. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Like, why else would you be doing this? So they do a little intro for Desi. Desi comes out looking all nice. So he gets to talking to me like, oh yeah, is that baggy shit in? Like that's anything. Like what is he wearing? Like you go on Desi page, he had like a gray sweatsuit on and it was like oversized. And mind you, it didn't like look super crazy. It looked nice on him. He looked nice. he like, is this in? Like, this the style now? Like, this what they wear? So I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, he's not from here neither. Like, he's not from Philly. So, like, you know, their style is different. Desi gets to go in and he's talking about the Eagles. Fuck you, Desi. Because, you know, we hurting. So, he's over there just in awe. Geeking. Ha, 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 ha. All the same shit. Loud as hell, bro. I had to take a break. Okay? I had to go to the bathroom just to get away from this man. You feel me? So, I come back or whatever. He's yelling at Desi. You know, he's talking. But then, you know, he's talking, like, positive stuff. So, Desi like, you feel me? You feel me? Like that. So, in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, you ain't talking shit to Desi. So, Desi gets to this point of his joke where he was, like, talking about, like, a douchebag. So I wasn't sure if he was talking about like the douchebags, like the heating bags, or if he was talking about like the douche that women put up their vaginas. So he was like, what? He's like, which one is he talking about? Like, which one is he talking about? Should I ask him? Should I ask him? I'm like, no, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't ask him. Don't ask him shit. Okay, don't ask him a fuck thing. You just sit there and shut the fuck up. Desi had a good show. We wound up leaving the show. Okay? We wound up leaving the show. It's not over, baby. We're driving down the street. He like, yeah, I seen a couple people going to Roar. Do you want to go in? I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm trying to get back to the crib. I'm tired. So as we talking about that, as we coming past the parking garage, there's a girl coming out. So I peeped her, and she was close to the car. So I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm like, yo, watch out. But by the time I said watch out, boom, she hits the back of the car. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was mad as hell. I want him to take me home. So now this is like prolonging me from getting home. But mind you, the girl, she's trying to flee the scene. She starts driving, like, she starts trying to pull off. So he grabs, she low-key was about to run this man over. He grabs the steering wheel. He's like, no, don't try to pull off, don't try to pull off. And I guess in the midst of that, he grabs her phone out of her chest. I guess she had it like sitting here like how we do. And he must have seen it. He grabbed out her shirt. So he's like, you know what? You're not going nowhere. I got your phone. I'm like, yeah, I feel you, you know. Now you got collateral. Her mother winds up calling. He has her phone, I guess. So he's on the phone with her talking to the mom. And her mom is a cop. So, oh yeah, she's drunk as shit. That passenger, she done peed on herself. It's a girl in the back seat. She passed out. So, mind you, telling me the story, I never went over there to even check, like, if the girl was, like, super, super drunk, or, you know, if the passenger peed on herself, if somebody passed out in the trunk. I mean, in the back seat, in the trunk. The fuck? When I was telling my sister this story, I go look back at the video. And the girl's not even passed out in the back seat.
You with them?
No, I'm with him. They hit our car.
No, I want the cops to come so we can get her insurance so we can do the right thing.
The girl in the video is plain as day. She's sitting in the back seat in her phone. We're over exaggerating how drunk everybody was. He's like, yeah, she's slurring her words. She can't speak. She can't do this. Talking to the mom. So he finally gets all that or whatever. We get to driving and shit. So we're talking. Mind you, I'm not paying attention where we're going because she's talking. And I'm just like, nigga, you're not saying the right shit. Tell her this, tell her that. Because this girl was trying to run you over and you're not saying that. The lady like, we're going to handle this in the morning. Whatever the case may be. So they hang up. She calls the daughter phone. Mind you, I thought he gave the phone back to the girl because he got all the information that he needed. If this girl is as drunk as you say she is, why would you leave her without her phone? You feel me? He calls her back on his phone. And he's like, oh, yeah, I meant to tell you, like, oh, I have her phone. She's like, well, why you got her phone or whatever? So he's like, well, your daughter was trying to flee the scene. And I needed something to keep her there. He was like, well, you can come pick up her phone. Like, because she was like, well, where you about to take it? Are you about to take it back to her? And he's like, no, you can come pick it up from my house. So she's like, oh, you're in the neighborhood. You're in the neighborhood. So cool. So they wound up hanging up. She texts him back. And she's like, oh, well, meet me at the 30th district because technically that's a theft. And you just was cool with coming to pick up the phone from my crib. So now all of a sudden, like, you saying it's a theft, which I understand it is. But your daughter driving drunk is a way worse crime. And she tried to flee the scene. And she tried to run this man over. Like, you're a cop. Why would I meet you in your house? Like, why would I meet you in your house at the district? Like, so mind you, I'm still not really paying attention to where the fuck we're going because I'm talking, engaging in a conversation with him. I'm like, I know where we're going. I know where we're at, but I didn't realize which way we were going. So we pull into a gas station. I'm like, this not going towards the way to my house. So when he get back in the car, he starts driving. So I'm thinking he about to bang the right. He busts the left. So I asked him, I said, where are you going? He like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm like, don't do what? So, child, when I try to tell you, I was baffled at this man's answer. It was crazy. But you gotta come back for part 3 because that shit, this thing, it gets crazier. You feel me? And you ain't gonna want to miss it. So come back.